Welcome everybody back to another episode of Marvel Snap. Today we're going to be looking at my thoughts and ideas on Hercules. This is going to be a quick run through. This card comes out, I believe, on January the 9th, so next year. Not too far away, but I want to share my thoughts on this one because I'm a huge move fan, absolutely love it. Hercules' description is, the first time another card moves here each turn, move it to another location. So what comes to my mind straight away with that card is Dagger with Doctor Strange. So if Hercules is in the middle, or even Cloak and Doctor Strange, shift Dagger to the middle, shift her back to the right. This is very good against either zoo decks or cards that block up each lanes. So that way you get a huge buff. So you get, I believe it's 8 power in one lane, then another 8 power straight away. So Dagger will go straight up to 18 power, which is massive. Multiple man with Phoenix Force. This is another good combo. So he'll move up to 8 power, shift him once. He's already back in one lane. If he's lucky enough to go into the left lane, if Hercules is in the middle, there'll be 3 copies of multiple man everywhere. Also, another card that would be very good with this one is possibly Vulture. But generally speaking, there's a few different ways Hercules could be a good advantage, especially with Zabu. If you put Zabu in a move deck. I know it sounds a bit strange, but pushing him down to 3 cost to get him out early may be a good advantage for you. Is the General Iron Fist and Human Torch package, which moves into the Ghost Spider. And then from Ghost Spider, generally Iron Fist moves Human Torch into the Hercules lane. And if it works out pretty good, Human Torch will move to the right lane. Then you can move him back again with Ghost Spider, buffing him up twice in one part. Now, the way I'm thinking about doing that is with Beast and also Falcon. Now, Falcon helps bring all the 1 costs back up again. Shift them, redo your strategy, pushing everything into Hercules lane once again. Good finishes would also include Doctor Strange with Cloak. Heimdall will also come in handy here. This sneaky turn 6 play, which generally everyone knows will happen, but if you're using this with Hercules, if for instance you've strategized it pretty well where either Human Torch or Vulture move into Hercules first, keep that in mind, whatever moves into Hercules first, as the text describes, the first time another card moves here each turn, move it to another location. So Vulture would move twice. Human Torch would move twice if they're there, but if 3 other cards move into Hercules lane, only one of them will bounce out of there, or he'll shove them to the next lane. So I believe Hercules will be a good card. Whether he'll be great or not, I'm not sure. And if he keeps to this description, I'm not too sure either. But I'm willing to try Hercules out next year and looking forward to see how this one takes off. So, in short, I believe he would work well in decks like this Move It deck I have made, which involves Kraven, Juggernaut, and possibly a few extras, but there are a few variations I've considered. Juggernaut's an interesting one. Generally, I don't think it synergizes well with Hercules, because if you want to move it out of that lane, then Hercules moves it back in. It could work with Kraven synergy, but if you put Kraven into the either middle with Hercules or even on the right lane, either or, depending on what happens, Kraven will get really buffed up. Also, Doctor Strange helping with Kraven himself. Hulkbuster wouldn't be too bad either if you get the multiple man package. I've only put Absorbing Man in here mainly for Doctor Strange and Juggernaut, which definitely helps out. But if I'm doing a full-on Phoenix Force deck, I would change this up, putting in Carnage, Venom, that sort of thing. But I really love the Iron Fist, Human Torch, and Ghost Spider type of package. But until Hercules releases, I'm definitely looking forward to see what type of mayhem I can have with Human Torch and also the multiple man himself. This guy will pop off. I've had him pop off a few times with Heimdall and also Cloak, depending on how much power he does have. And also Forge. Forge is a good one to buff everything up too, so keep Forge in mind as well. But until then, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the walkthrough of my Hercules thoughts, and I'm looking forward to see what next year brings for us. Merry Christmas to everyone, and Happy New Year. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.